Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Kaiju-A-Go-Go, where we have significantly upgraded Shrubby, our little plant-based kaiju. She has an extra 2 heads, along with a bunch of new abilities, which we will be showing shortly. We're going to be going after Vientiane. So, what's the deal? Vientiane... I'm sorry, I don't know the pronunciation there. Vientiane, Laos. It's all about deforestation and illegal mineral extraction in this part of the world. Some mighty fine forests to save, too. And we will save them by causing massive pollution by destroying all of these wonderful buildings and just throwing up a bunch of concrete dust, which will be great for the environment. Maybe not. I'm also expecting to get hit by a few patrols. Yep, there's the first one. So, see you guys in a few moments. Alright, so, in between patrols, I took the liberty of looking up the pronunciation. I'm not quite sure how to say it. I think it's Vientiane, but I could be very wrong. Apparently it used to be a French colonial city, way before they won their liberation somehow, I assume. I know it was a French colonial city of some kind, I just don't know how they got independent. Presumably, they did in some manner that was entirely peaceful. Either way, let's see what we can do to just sort of wreck up their culture. Well, that's one monument done. I don't know what the significance of that was, but we got rid of it. And now we're going after a Chinese clock tower. I'm not sure why that's here. This is in Laos. Is Laos part of China? I was under the impression they were independent. No. I'll be honest, don't know politics of the region, but we'll be fixing that. There will be no more politics. All will bow before Shrubby. Probably. Actually, I don't know. They might just get eaten by Shrubby. He's got some vicious-looking teeth. Not sure I'd bow in front of him. Might take that as a sign that you're food. So, Vientiane Patukse. I don't know what that is. And what looks like... Okay, this must be French. For Office of the Governor? Or Government? Yes. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Very nice looking building, too. We're gonna smash it to pieces. Oh, hey! Finish eating what you're doing. And, no more tanks. So yeah, that's the creeper vine there. Oh, forgot to demonstrate the solar shield. 25% of our current HP is now a shield. Well, we get that in addition as a shield. Also has a really nice, cool looking effect. I really like it. It's got the little solar flare thing going off when it gets hit. It's great. In addition, we've upgraded our seedlings. They're just a little bit tougher, a little bit more damaging. It's good stuff. Ah, look at them go. But yes, there are a bunch of other actives available at Tier 3. Some of them may be useful, but a lot of them are just things that I'm not sure I would use. Not sure. We'll go over them at the end. For now, let's just enjoy the destruction. And a bit of sightseeing, because, I mean, look. We're in Laos. I've never been to Laos. Never been to that continent at all. So we're going to be going after the Pha Pha Luang. Again, my pronunciation probably atrocious, but, well, I'm trying. And that's the important thing, right? It really isn't. Spoiler warning, it really isn't. The important thing is getting it right. And come on, give me something that's an area of effect. There we go. That's a bunch of people that won't be going home to their families. God, I'm a monster. Oh well, and creeper vine, so we don't have to deal with them. Probably don't need it as much for the jeeps. It's really useful for taking out those tanks, or the flamethrower tanks, which are a thing now. They just strapped a flamethrower to a tank and said, yeah, that seems like what we'll use. And it was a good idea, because they're a lot tougher to get rid of than those little flamer infantry guys. Yeah. Military's gotten smart, although they seem to be sort of lax when it comes to protecting Laos. Gotta admit that. And no, we will have none of that. Unfortunately, that was all our shields. So now we actually have to worry about things. Get rid of that. At least for another 60 seconds, 54 seconds, and counting. I'm noticing a lot of apartment buildings, not a lot of anything useful. Well, I say useful, but anything that would damage their morale a lot, which would get them to surrender and pay me money, which would be great. I always like getting paid. It is my favorite thing. Gonna be honest. Don't get me wrong, like the interaction and all, but there's something about seeing those numbers in my bank account go up. And poison breath. Alright. So, college. I see no reason why you should still be here. There's no need for college in the future, where you're all just serving Shrubby. And by proxy, Lillian Belladonna, mad scientist extraordinaire, with a male voice. You know, I can't do a female voice that is not really insulting or really annoying, so I just don't. That's usually when your two options are annoying or insulting, your best option is probably don't. Just don't. Ah, dear. But yes, we are doing quite a bit of damage. They just went up to DEFCON 3, so I'm expecting laser tanks and more fun things of that nature. So, let's see. Put down more seedlings. I really should be putting these down everywhere as many times as I can, because, I mean, it's a turret, it's extra damage, and it distracts them from, you know, going after the main body of Shrubby. So, always a good choice. And they work as anti-air. That is something I probably realized the first time, but I'm just now sort of internalizing that idea, that they're also anti-air turrets, which is great. We actually might be able to take them out in just this one run. It is vaguely possible. And let's upgrade our solar... Yeah, put up our solar shield. Not really upgrading it. And, oh dear. They're sending a few more things our way. Well. Those poor civilians. I mean, that jet just went down right on top of them. It was pretty bad. Now, this laser tank we cannot allow because it can go through our shield. So I need to give it a second, and boom. No more. No more. Also, here, have a seedling. Enjoy it. Yeah, there's a melter over there. Ew, gross. 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 Smash it to pieces. And heavy tank. Okay. Maybe should have put the armor-piercing thing on. It might be nice to have, just so that I can do 2 creeper vines per, wave. You know, per, oh, what's the phrase I want to use? Okay, this is getting a bit rough. But yeah, using 2 of them at once. Just having one on standby for when something big and scary comes by, like these laser tanks, of which there are an increasing amount. You know, we'll just keep going for Laos. Just keep going through, just keep running, keep on going. Keep doing what you're doing. And smash that, and gotta keep on keeping on. Okay, well, let's get away from this. Don't want any of this. Don't want none. Okay. So, yeah, MRL tank. No. But you can't be surviving those things. That's not fair. Okay, maybe we just run. Maybe we don't take Laos just yet. Not just yet. Soon, very soon, but not today. Not today. Okay. Well, that was a bit of excitement. So yes, let me show you the other abilities we can purchase, or will be purchasing. So off the Healthy Growth branch, we can get our Solar Shield we already have, the Regen Catalyst, which allows us to heal and gives us extra speed, but it costs the same amount, or actually a little bit more, than our Solar Shield. Better recharge time, but still, I'm a little bit iffy on that. Passive, Green Thumb, which is just more Sprout health. Always a good choice. I say Sprout health, well, the seedlings and all the little creatures that she can sort of bud off of her. Flow, which I'm not sure I'll take. It does decrease travel speed. It decreases travel speed, and it decreases how quickly they detect us, the little patrols, so I'm not sure that's necessarily a good trade-off. We'll look into it. This one I'm definitely going to take. It's just when you attack something, it heals you for 1 health. Not much, but hey, why not? Extra health, always a good choice. Chomp, it's just a bite. That's it. It's armor piercing, which is nice, but it's just a bite. The Piercer, which is the armor piercing variant on the Creeper, basically the same thing as far as I can tell. The Spore Cloud, it's a ranged version of this Poison Plume. You can target it, but it'll drift with the wind. It's kinda useful, I suppose. Steel Bark, we'll be taking it. It's more armor, more health, decreases speed, but I'm okay with that. Shield of Earth, I'm debating, because all this is a shield with 75 health and armor plus 3. If it was harder to regenerate health, I might take it, just because the Solar Shield, it's dependent on what your current health is. But Shield of Earth, I mean, 75 versus 200 to start with. What would you choose? Blossoms, it's just quick evasion, which is useful, but again, it costs a lot of biomatter, has a bit of a recharge time problem. I'm not going to do it. And that about covers all the training we can do. Our secret base is coming along very nicely. Got a bunch of defenses already. And, yeah, that about covers it for today. Well, thank you very much for your time. As always, note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I shall see you all soon.